Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another makeup tutorial. This is today's look here, and I'm actually freaking obsessed with this makeup. It was so easy to do, and today I'm really focusing on products I'm actually excited for. I'm actually filming an anti-makeup haul after this video because there's a lot of stuff coming out that just doesn't blow my skirt up. I'm not excited, I'm not impressed. But in today's video, I use a ton of products that I'm actually excited for that I actually think you guys should look into. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. First, let's prime the face. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Primer. I haven't used this in a long time. It's not necessarily anything new. Just go ahead and pop this on. I really love the feeling of this primer. Like, the texture of it is lovely. It's super soft and it doesn't feel like wet. It just feels like silky. It is so nice. So I'm gonna let my primer sink in and we're gonna jump over to the eyes. I first wanna prime the lids, and I'm gonna use a little concealer for this because I kinda want almost like a dewy, not necessarily wet shadow look, but just a shadow look that doesn't look too dry. I don't know what I mean. More natural, but the colors definitely are not gonna be natural. Whatever. Let's just prime with concealer. I'm doing too much explaining as usual. So this is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. I have two new eyeshadow palettes by NARS that I'm super duper excited about. Now listen, I know these are nothing we haven't seen before. We've seen these tones a million times, but something about them just looks so beautiful to me. So this one here is called Singapore. It has a beautiful cranberry, these really shimmery, lustery shades. This one's a little more neutral. This one is called Mojave? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's got more neutrals and a beautiful metallic shade. I'm actually gonna go into Singapore and we're gonna go right into this shimmery cranberry shade. I want a lot of like glisten in this eye look. I think that would be really pretty. I didn't even set the primer on my lid with powder or anything. We're just going right on top of the concealer, I should say, not primer, and start blending that into the crease. So how was your guys' weekend? How was your holiday? I don't know that I've talked to you guys since the 4th of July, or maybe I have. I don't know. My mind is just not here today. I'm just gonna blend this right through that crease. So I'm just blending that with my Sigma E40 blending brush. Beautiful pigmentation. I mean, I'm always really a fan of NARS eyeshadows. I think they kind of stand alone in their own way. Next, I'm so excited to use these, you guys. These are the new Fairy Light Liquid Eyeshadows by PIXI Beauty. Like, get a good look at these. Sorry about my lights, but I don't know if you can see just how glimmery and shimmery and glamorous they look. The two shades I specifically want to use today is Passion Light and Rose Gold. So this is Passion Light, the kind of reddish one, and then this is the Rose Gold shade. Ugh. So to start off, I'm going to take the shade Passion Light. Now these do come on an applicator, but I like to use my own brush for this. Just by using our own brush, we can kind of thin it out and create the shape that we want. It also covers a wider space than the doe foot. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to start placing this all over the lid. Look at that gold glitter. This is a party shade. I'm taking it a bit higher than my crease too. I'm trying to really blend it out all over that lid. That's a lot of gold glitter. I almost wish it had a little less golden glitter because I think the shade itself is so beautiful, but I mean, it's a quick, fun way to have a super glamorous eye. I feel like PIXI Beauty is on a whole other level with their launches this year. I loved their collaborations with the beauty influencers like Chloe Morello. Those palettes were bomb. And then right in the middle of that eye, we're gonna take some of the rose gold tone. So I'm just gonna pop that right on top. I don't know if it's even gonna do much because there's so much gold glitter here. Oh, that definitely brightened it up a bit, didn't it? Oh, your girl is looking fresh. I mean, hello. How beautiful is this? Easy, affordable, awesome. Then back in our NARS Singapore palette, I'm going to take this beautiful peachy shimmery shade as our inner corner highlight. Pop that in there. That is gorgeous. It has little micro glitters. I think it fits this look so well. I'm just kind of blending that upwards a bit. And then I'm also going to pop some along the brow bone. Along the lash line, I just want to take a nice soft brown shadow to line our lids with because I don't want anything too harsh. I really want this glitter and the glamour to be the focus of this look. And of course, you guys, you don't have to use these NARS palettes. I know they're quite expensive. Just find a cranberry shade in your collection. If you weren't interested in buying these, all you would need is a nice cranberry shade and a nice brown. You can find that from NYX, Wet n Wild, really any brand. So I'm just packing that right on the lash line. And I'm bringing it out a bit because you know me and my darn wings. I love them. I love this eye look. That's all I want in the eyes. Let's throw on some mascara. I'm still undecided. I think I'm gonna want falsies on this look. I really do. I'm gonna first coat my lashes with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just gonna do a few thin coats since I'm probably gonna want falsies. Just like so. That's about enough. Alright, so let's move on to the face, then I'll come back and I'll finish up the eyes and the lips and all that fun stuff. So we've already primed our face with the Hourglass Veil Primer. For foundation, I'm so excited to try this now. I don't know if they've redone the formula or just added new shades. I think they just added new shades, but I have the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced Cosmetics. They sent an amazing PR package, which, by the way, you guys, I am going to be doing a ton of giveaways because lately I've been sent like a ton of foundation that obviously I can't use. So I'm trying to come up with like a giveaway where I could bundle certain things for certain complexions because obviously I don't want to send you guys the wrong foundation shades. What good would that be to you? So I'm thinking if maybe I bundle like 3 of each tone into different little bundles from all different makeup brands. Like I have some CoverGirl foundations, I have the Too Faced foundations. I'm trying to figure out how I could give those away to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Definitely watch my Instagram. It'll be on my Instagram. So head to my Instagram. I think I'm going to try the shade Porcelain. I believe this is going to be my shade. And I do want to say a huge congratulations to Jackie Ina on her recent, this is not very porcelain to me. This is quite yellow. On her recent collaboration with Too Faced. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what shade to do instead. Okay. I mean, I already have this on my face, so let me just blend this out and see if it's okay. It's a little yellow, though. I think I'm going to jump down to the shade Pearl. I'm just not used to being such light foundation tones, so this new foundation range is interesting because I feel like it kind of bumps me into a different tone. Okay, I'm switching to the shade Pearl, which I believe is a little more cool toned. Is that even any better? I don't know. I do think that's better. Okay. I love this foundation. I really do. I've been a fan of it since the beginning. I love the coverage. Just blending that in. That's about all I need, I think. And then for concealer, for some reason I can't find my Born This Way concealer anywhere. I'm going to take my Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. Get in there. I like to go on the side of my nose to kind of help brighten and shape that later with my contouring. And then right up along our shadow wing. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that with my Sigma Beauty 3D HD sponge. It's so awesome because it has these sharp little pointy corners so you can get in there really easily. And blend, blend, blend. And I love how sharp that makes that, like, oh, it looks great. I'm going to set that with the new Huda Beauty powder. This is in the shade Cupcake. Cupcake is a little more pink, and I usually use ones that are, I guess, just translucent, not necessarily tinted. So I was curious to see what this would look like, so we're going to find out now. But I'm really liking these Huda Beauty powders. I know people have had a lot to say about them. I like them. I will say it does remind me of, what's the powder that people used to buy, not used to buy, but you know which one I'm talking about, like the drugstore translucent powder that really kind of smells like old people. Like this one is super fragranced. It kind of reminds me of that for that reason. I'm also going to take some down the nose, really on the sides. And I like to go around the mouth because I get little smile lines there because I'm a smiley little bitch. And then with my F50 Sigma brush, I'm going to take the excess powder in my lid and use that to set it all in. I did do a first impressions wear test video on this Huda Beauty powder and the new Too Faced concealer and a new Benefit foundation. It was a big video. I did that. That's already up on my channel if you guys want to go check that out if you're interested in the new Benefit Hello Happy foundation or the Too Faced concealers or this Huda Beauty powder. For contour, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever contouring powder that I've been favoring lately. I will link it down below because it takes a bit for me to try and get this frickin' thing out of the compact, so I don't know off the top of my head what shade it is, but I will of course link it down below. So yeah, taking this Makeup Forever contouring powder with my Sigma Chisel and Trim F77 brush. It's awesome. It's super sleek and small, and I just kind of pop it right there. Hardly need to put any, but right there for the contour. Nose contour, that is. And a little under the lips. Give a little extra shading there for a pucker. And I'm going to do the same in my contour of the hollow of my cheek with my Sigma F23 contouring brush. Pop that right in there and chisel it out. I just kind of like it right there. I try not to take it too forward. Sometimes I do, but you know, what can you do? I'm not perfect. I'm going to take the sharp edge of my 3DH blender from Sigma and a little bit more of that Huda Beauty powder and sharpen that up. Did anybody else watch Kylie Jenner do that little Vogue makeup tutorial? It was like on Snapchat. I think it's on YouTube. I really enjoyed that. I love hearing her like talk about makeup. because we don't hear her talk a whole lot. For bronzer, something else I used recently for the first time in that first impressions video was the Be a Light palette from Becca Cosmetics. It's got my fingerprints all over it, so I really don't want to show it. But it's super pretty, y'all. And I think the way that this it's just kind of a glowy bronzer. It actually really reminds me of Hourglass Ambient Light powders, like a lot. I think it'll just look beautiful. So I want to take some of this bronzer, a little of this one. You know I love my bronzer. And just add that into the contour, kind of use that to blend it out. And it just kind of has such a healthy, just chill glow. Oh, you know I love my bronzer. The bronzer the bitch, the more bad the bitch. You know what I'm saying? As we do bronze our forehead, pray to Jesus. Dear God, thank you for bronzer. Please protect all my shea butters and guide them on their journeys through life. Thank you. I'm feeling so bronze. That's a little bit much, I won't lie. Just go ahead and try to buff that out some. But you know I don't even care. I love a bronze forehead. All right, now let's go ahead and continue buffing this shiz out. I really love this Huda Beauty powder shade. This Cupcake, that's definitely what I'm going to use from now on. I think that's my shade. It did the perfect amount of brightening. It like really brightened, didn't it? Whew, mommy likey. I think this has baked enough. And I use any excess to just kind of go around my bronzer and contour and smooth that out. You guys, this powder makes your face look so blurred. I can't even describe it. Okay, so I want to finish up the eyes and then we will bounce back to the face and the lips. So I'm going to take my Sigma Beauty Inner Rim Final Touch Brightener. Eye brightener. You guys have seen these before, but it's so smooth and it's so long wearing. It is my longest lasting little inner rim brightener because for some reason it's like just like uber pigmented. I don't know if that's it. A lot of these don't last that well on me, but this one does such a nice job. So I'm just going to use that right on my waterline because I don't do this much. I tend to always have black or some type of deeper color on my inner rim. And I just want this to be like really fresh and just like beautiful. It also twists up, which I love. And then on that lower lash line right below that, I want to take some of the original little cranberry shade we were using and smoke that right underneath our little brightened rim there. Try to make it not too harsh though, like really just focusing it near the outer half and then a little softer near the inside. I'd even recommend taking another blending brush and just using that to blow and smoke that out. I love this makeup so much. I'm gonna wear this makeup every day. I don't care if it's all glittery. Now, of course, we need to add a little mascara to our bottom lash line, and then I'm gonna throw on some lashes. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of that Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my lower lash line. I'm gonna pop on the Salon Professional, Salon Perfect, I'm sorry, I think it's called Salon Perfect. These are the 650 lashes. I'm gonna pop those on now. I'm gonna do it off camera because it takes me forever and it's boring. You guys know the drill. And I'll be back to show you guys the rest of the face. So for blush, this came out not too long ago from Benefit Cosmetics. This is the Gold Rush Blush by Benefit. So I have been using this. The first thing I will say about this, when you first get it, there's a really pretty gold like foil on top and I was like, oh, this is the most beautiful blush ever. And then of course, like after a few uses, it completely went away and I was like, nah, I really liked it. But I feel like Benefit does that a lot. They oftentimes have like a spray foil over their products. It smells delightful. And it also has a bit of a sheen in there. It's not super pigmented, like it's okay. Can you see there? It's pretty. It's very, very, very subtle. But I also worry if you have medium to deeper skin tone, it's not going to show up on you at all. I couldn't imagine that it would. So that's something to think about. It is really pretty though. It's a really pretty blush. I do like how subtle it is. I think it's the perfect shade for this eyeshadow. So next, let's apply our highlighter. These are two new highlighters that I had swatched on my Instagram stories. Again, it's in my Instagram memories. If you guys want to check it out, it's That Girl SHAE. So just like my channel, please come follow me, say hi. Stay tuned for a massive giveaway because I have two giant boxes that I'm putting together for you guys. These are again by PIXI Beauty and they are unbelievably beautiful. The swatches I was just blown away with. So this first one here is called Delicate Dew. It looks like this. Can you like see that shine? They are the most gorgeous highlighters I've seen in a long time. So I love Delicate Dew. And then there's also Subtle Sunrise and it looks like this. That's what they look like there. I'm gonna use Delicate Dew and I'm gonna use the first shade in it, this kind of light pink one. I'm gonna take it with my F35 tapered highlighter brush from Sigma Beauty. Now I've only swatched these, so I haven't tried them on the face yet, but I have high hopes. Does it smell good? I feel like it smells like roses. I wish it had a mirror. That's my one complaint about the packaging. You know, I always want a handheld mirror. Very pretty though. Still a little on the Cupid's bow. Switching to my F42 fan brush, I also want to use it down the nose. I always love a bit on the tip. I'm actually going to go in with my finger, see if I can get a more precise application. And I've been bringing my highlighter all the way up to about right here between my eyes because I always see Carly Bybel do it and she's just, you know, complete goals. Ah, I love this makeup. Okay, let's set the face. I'm going to take my Too Faced Hangover Spray. And then for lip liner, I'm going to take Makeup Forever's lip liner in the shade number 22. It's a little bit deeper than I want it to be, so I'm going to use it very lightly. I want a very natural lip with this look. Just like that, and I'm actually just going to take my finger and blend that out a bit. And then for our actual lip color, I'm going to take this NARS lip gloss. It is a full final lip lacquer in the shade Santo Domingo. Looks like a beautiful nudie pink. Kind of like a nudie rose. Oh my gosh, I love this lip color. Santo Domingo, it is a beautiful, it's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. It's gorgeous. I love it, you guys. I'm so obsessed with this makeup. I don't mean to be like overly cocky and I don't mean it that way at all. I just really like this makeup. For a list of products and makeup brushes that I used, as always, check the bottom box down below. They will all be linked for you there. Thank you guys so much for watching this makeup tutorial. I love you so much and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.